Flawless execution. Shall we inform Lady Margit of our success? Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. A fine place to harvest some ingredients. I will protect you. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Must you run so fast? You can hardly keep up.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Teach something from our foe. That's crafty of you.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battles. I've a knack for gathering items. And,
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
I'm only glad to have proven my...
If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills. What's more, ours is a party of women, by and large.
and I've no objections. Yon statue may yield new sights if we can reach it.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Goblins, Master!
It was excellent. I could have done no better.
Rest all my equipment. All of the chance.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
What else do you do at Friday?
The rules at your level.
This might be worth a read. It couldn't.
Greeting. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. It's always a pleasure.
So, we meet again? Well, my son.
Gather round! Treat your ears!
The safer the roads.
The goblin, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. Twould bring me peace. Mind to know someone taught them a lesson. At least.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Let us hope 'tis not mere frippery.
Well met, sir. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. In all Vernworth. You know where to find me. The solution is I'm certain there is.
Well then, son, how might I be of
This
service?
really is fine craftsmanship. The goblin, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Interested in my wares? Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. Peruse at your leisure.
Each new day is a chance to turn a profit.
And where was I bound again?
Time for an early supper. Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want. To survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again. Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Well met, sir. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated. To the foremost hospitality, you know where to find.
There's got to be something fun to do.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? This really is fine craftsmanship. Oh, Nate, I won't have it back. Have you been to see Klaus yet? Go on. Take it to him with my blessing. Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check, hope to see you again. Welcome to, and quality is what you need if you. Want to survive. Dave. So before you check. The price, just hope to see you again.
The rules at your leisure. These smart backs.
Oof.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find.
Lots to be taken care of.
Agreed. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation. If there is all... I may assist you with, simply say the word. Always a pleasure.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in...
We must rest. Though the sun...
Well met, sir.
Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
Suppose I'm tired. I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Sir Arisen, I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us.
You've my humblest gratitude, sir. Still, I doubt this is the last we'll be hearing from Sir Ludolf. He's not like to admit defeat after only one attempt. Where will I be sent next, I wonder?
Have you not heard, my love? Sir Ludolf has fallen deathly ill.
He has?
Aye, he was poisoned. From the tell of it, 'twas concealed in a gift. A bottle of wine or some such. But I suppose 'tis not so surprising. A dastardly man like that must have had no shortage of enemies.
True enough. I'm sure no few held a grudge against him for all he's done.
Indeed. Perhaps one might call this his just deserts.
My master and I fought a hard battle against the Dullahan, only for Sir Gregor to fall. At least he lives on here.
Not a bad idea.
Sometimes this is the only place I
I've more time than I know how to spend.
It is quiet about.
Suppose I better get to work.
wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Can't help but see a turncoat
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
is fine craftsmanship. Oh, I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such, no matter how they fascinate me. It isn't to be.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite much obliged. Fancy a look at my wares?
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different material. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim, the timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failure. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, it might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. Many thanks. But this is no place to practice. Would you be so... That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now...
Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you will do just fine. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
'Tis as you say.
Peruse at your leisure. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged. Well met.
Greeting. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Do come again!
Now you will be able to attack at range.
May your arrows fall. Many a flying fiend.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure. Tis rather peaceful here, isn't it?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day. Goblins, Master! Get out of the way before it's too late! I will protect you. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I cannot fault the prowess.
Perhaps you might learn to fight yourself.
Well said. Would you mind coming over here?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
must regain your footing. Themselves when grappled like this.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Push it.
Over here, if you please. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Impressive, Master.
Seem like some catching up to do.
Outstanding.
Not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
So it goes.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Would you mind coming over here? Wolves, Master!
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Pray, follow me.
Opportunities as they come, I say.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I shan't let them harm you. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Unbelievable.
Let my magic grant you an immense relief. Truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy. Not bad. Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Splendid. Well done. Over here, if you please. Tis this way. Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Field of battle is what to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear. Suppose 'tis so. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Would you mind coming over here?
A grand adventure awaits us. I just know it.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Here we are.
Oh, true to your word, you have come. Let us begin at once. I should like to observe your form first and foremost.
'Tis not long till daybreak, Master.
Night's perils shall recede with the darkness.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest.
You have my gratitude. I learned much from you just now. In fact, I have made, unlike those of Elvenring, bows crafted by other races are designed for keen aim. I can see this is no revelation for you. I expect you thought this design common to all bows, yes? Not so for those of Elvenring, however. Our bows are crafted to guide not the hand, but the heart. Mayhap you will find the sentiment strange, but such is the perspective of elven kind. We are taught that arrows loosed with proper form strike true, as if 'tis all a matter of poise. I admit, I find it rather baffling myself. Perhaps that is why my bowmanship has failed to improve. Yet with this bow, I begin to understand.
Huzzah!
What a feat! I can hardly believe it. This marvel is nothing at all like an elven bow. The design allows for ease of aim and stead. To think that I should feel such a difference. Mayhap I am more. It is a strange thought. But how else to explain it? I'd nearly given up on myself. Yet 'twould seem I am not without talent after all. My performance of this bow has divested me of such doubts. But the ingenuity of this design, if only my people would take heed. It is all very well to talk of honing one's form, but why should we not perfect the tool so integral to our customs? I am decided. I shall take this bow back to the arbor. With this as my weapon, I have no doubt I shall pass my trial of archery.
It seems Sir Glyndor's doubts no longer plague him. May his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery.
'Tis as you say.
With the bow you gifted me in hand, I no longer dread being put to trial.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. We were very thorough. Whatever secrets this place held ought to be ours now.
'Twas an ordeal, but naught tides one over like the promise of a stiff drink by a warm hearth.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the former hospitality in much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings. Well met, sir.
Greeting. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vote. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Always a pleasure.
A mystic spear hand. What a marvelous vocation.
It is thrilling to ponder our future battles. They shall doubtless be in our favour.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to there's trade to be had in times both fair and fell. You know where to find me. Well met, sir.
What should I get up to today?
Hi. How might I be of service?
Welcome. And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we... You check the price. Just remember, misers hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.